Well, today, following on the trend with the lightweight stalking rifles we've been testing recently, I've got Blaser's new K95 Ultimate. And as the name suggests, this is what they classify as an ultimate short, compact, lightweight stalking rifle. And we always associate Blaser with straight pull, very fast actions, straight pull actions. But this is their classic, very elegant single shot. And I must admit, I do like a single shot rifle. As a K95 platform, as you say, it's a top opening, tang operated break barrel system, and as such you can change calibers. There's an incredible wide caliber range which we'll put up on the screen to let you know. This is in 308, and as such it gives you a great all-round capability out in the field. This, as you can expect with Blaser, there's lots of different options even within the Ultimate range as well. But this one here, we have a 24-inch barrel. You can have custom 18.5-inch barrels. This is 24 inches, and the overall length is 41 inches from the butt to the muzzle, and then the weight is about 2.5, 2.6 kilograms, making it a very, very light rifle without the scope and the moderator, obviously. So let's just look through a few of the features. As you can tell, the K95 is normally a very traditional single shot rifle, walnut stocked, lovely engraving. Well, the Ultimate has gone the reverse way, making it a very practical rifle. Carbon fibre, corrosion resistant finishes, and a fantastic thumbhole stock. A little bit of luxury, you get the leather insert here for instead of checkering for grip, just a nice touch. Anyway, let's look through the salient features first. Barrel wise, on this model here we've got 24 inches. This is in 308. And it's got an overall diameter about 17mm with a 15x1 thread, so you can put a sound moderator on, as we have here, the titanium moderator, so it's not actually too heavy. It's attached to the action here with the tilting system on a pivot, as you would expect. A very, very nice single shot rifle, great range of calibers, as we said, so you can have one rifle to shoot anything from ground game vermin all the way up to, well, Cape Buff, if you actually really wanted to. The attachment here within the action is a very, very simple but very, very strong. And what I like Blaser have done, and you have this on quite a lot of these single shot rifles these days, is within the action here, around these, you have a central hinge pin here, operating very much like a shotgun. But when the action opens, you have a sliding or tilting extra breech face here. And this is here to give a very precise headspace. So when you actually close, this comes up behind the head of the case, and it will lock and give you a very precise closure and therefore headspace. And as you'll find, and you'll see in the test on the rifle range, having this type of arrangement makes ejection or extraction of the case very, very easy. There's no overpressuring whatsoever, because these are all manual extractor. So you have a extractor here, very, very strong, single on the left hand side. Remove the case. With all the reloads we had and the factory, there was no hesitation. Flick it out with your finger, no problem whatsoever. Really nice system. Also, if you want to make the gun extra safe, there is a small button here on this side. Push this up, take the barrel out first, push this up, the breech face or the tilting breech block comes out, making the gun ultra safe. So if you leave it in a car or in a hotel, you know that it makes the gun operable. Nice system. As you say, closes up very, very nicely. Top operating on the tang here, single operation, very easy to get to even with a scope mount here. Actually, talking about the scope mount, let's go through that actually. Uses Blaser's typical saddle mount, quick detachable, flip up, turn around, both, comes off, back on again. Total, you don't lose any zero at all, and you can adjust here to nip them up just to the tension you want to. Also, interesting enough, you have a sling swivel barrel band here, so they're obviously not worried about barrel harmonics, and you'll see in the test it shoots very, very accurately. Only one grumble is that, like a lot of the European sling swivel studs, the aperture is quite small, and a lot of the QD swivels on my slings don't fit, so just bear that in mind. So the overall finish is a very, very nice satin finish, anti-corrosion type, very, very practical for use out in the field, which is great. But on this model, what is really, really interesting, and being the Ultimate, is an Ultimate in lightness, it's a carbon fibre technology. You know, there's so many carbon fibre technology rifles out there these days. It's a bit of a, but this is a very, very nice, very ergonomic, lovely thumbhole. I like thumbholes, and it really is very nicely made and put together. It's quite a shiny finish to it, but this is any slip is negated by these leather inserts, and these are a brown or cocoa colour they call leather inserts to the pistol grip, the cheek piece here, and also under the fore end. And it gives a little bit of extra grip and a bit of luxury, to be quite honest with you. You can have different configurations. On the Ultimate, you can actually have a recoil absorbing system here. You can adjust the length of pull. I think this is 14 inches on this one. You also have an adjustable cheek piece if you like as well. So there's various options you can actually go for. But so this is the Ultimate leather variety, and I say very, very nice. This carbon fibre, you know, not only is it weather resistant, it's very, very nice to shoot off the bench. You can have your hand back here to support it, or basically out in the field. That's what we do. We take them out, obviously, and actually hunt in the field. And as such, it's great because you can actually shoot from many different angles because you have a great purchase. The actual trigger, the trigger thing here it's a little far back for me. I could do it a little bit more here, but you've got a nice palm swell, nice palm thumb rest here as well, and it just really does. I mean, it really comes up beautifully to the aim. Fantastic. Talking about the trigger system and decocking, this is actually uncocked like most Blasers, and what you have a cocking system here, so when you actually come to fire you can load up, walk through the wood, stalk, totally safe. When you can actually see something, slide up, totally silent. Now you've got the red button showing, and now you're ready to fire, and you're actually cocking the firing pin spring or striking mechanism. There's very little pressure there to actually decock. You open the action, and when you actually open the action, it'll actually decock it like such. It's a very, very neat little system, and so very, very quiet to use. And something else is incredibly nice as well. As we all know, Blaser triggers are really, really good, and this is it's just absolutely sublime to use and fantastic. And you'll see in the accuracy test that it does contribute to a lot of the great accuracy. And that's basically an overview I'm going to do. We may go into a little bit of detail later on, we'll see, but this is really designed for hunting, so we're actually going to take it out hunting. We'll shoot some factory, some reloads through it, and you'll see how accurate, you know, a single shot Blaser lightweight rifle it really is out in the field. Well, today we'll be looking at the new Blaser K95 Ultimate. It's a single shot, thumb hold, carbon fibre stalking rifle, and it's very, very nicely made. Beautiful rifle. This is in 308, and we'll be testing a series of factory and a few reloads today. And we'll be using also the new FX True Ballistics chronograph, because that gives you a fantastic BC reading and velocities down range. So we'll see how it goes on. Anyway, let's crack on. First load, we're using the new Hornet ECX 125 grain. It's lead free, so that's be interesting to see how that shoots. And when I'm shooting single shots, I actually like to rest it on something soft here, like the old English traditional way of doing things. But let's have a look at 100 yards and let's see how we're getting on. Whew. Hopefully you can see that. That's quite easy to get out. That is 3,045 feet per second. Crikey, that's going quite fast, isn't it? Blimey. 304, that is incredibly fast. Let's shoot another one. Do a 3-shot group as normal. And recoil is very mild on that. Yeah, it's quite straight back in. Very, very nice. The flick finger, it's non-eject, comes out very easily. 3-0-3-2. And then the final shot for a nice 3-shot group. Remember, you have to cock it. It's a cock a decock, so you need to cock it each time. It's a good safe system there. Oh my goodness, I think they're all going in the ball. Look at that. Oh, don't mess it up, Bruce. And then finally, that is 3-0-2-4. Right, next up, we're going to try a nice option I like to use. They're a 123 grain Seiko game head. They're a traditional soft point lead cord bullet. I'll be interested to see what the velocity on these are, because those ECXs were very high, weren't they? Well, here we go. Ooh. Yeah, and some people may think a single shot is a bit awkward, but that's very simple, isn't it? 2946, 2946. And again, I mean, for 308, that's lovely, mild recoil. And it's perfect for stalking in the mountains. Or if you're getting a bit older like I am, it's nice when you're traipsing through the woods or over rough terrain to actually have a nice light rifle. And to be honest with you, a single shot will get the business done. As long as it's accurate and you do your bit, there's no problem. That's 2967. And final shot on those game heads. Again, it's looking nice. It's slightly going left, which is fine because it's a different type of bullet. Yeah, I think the first one might have been a little bit pulled by myself. That's 2968. Right, going a bit heavier, and we're going for the Gecko 165 grain. And this will be a nice red deer, stag, or boar, something like that. I'm interested to see what the recoil is like on that. I mean, we're shooting very, very accurate at the moment, so let's hope. These Gecko are normally very good. They're well priced and they actually shoot very well. Also, that that trigger on this Blaser is just sublime. It's incredible. Yeah, 2612 as we expected. Heavier bullets, slower. See what the consistency is. That's slightly off at 1 o'clock. Yeah, just above the ball. Lovely. That's 2592. 2592. Last shot. See if we can get it under an inch. Lovely, that's 2631. We're going to let the barrel cool now. It is quite a slender barrel, and I like to cool between at least 6 or 8 shots or 9 shots when we're doing these tests. And yeah, no, I mean it's lovely. I mean it's going to appeal to the traditionalist and also a person, a professional hunter who actually wants to take it out and use it, out in the field, because the carbon fibre is not only light, but it's incredibly weather resistant as well, as along with the finish of these Blasers. Right, nice, interesting non-lead or lead-free cartridge is the new Seiko Powerhead blade, or I call Power Blade, but Powerhead blade. And these have been incredibly accurate in the Seiko Peak we've been testing earlier, so I'll be really interested to see how they shoot in the Blaser. We're getting some phenomenal accuracy, so that could be the kiss of death, but let's have a look, we'll see. And so they're slightly heavier, 162. Be interested to see what the velocities are as well. Oh yeah, that cracked a bit, that one. 2592, 2592. Uh, 2629, 2629, and finally for a nice 3-shot group. .2618, lovely, very good. Well, those Seiko Powerhead blades shot fantastic groups, didn't they? I mean, that's incredible for a lead-free and a single shot, at 100 yards. Although it's a Blaser, I shouldn't be surprised really. And this FX True Ballistics chronograph is fantastic because it'll give you the reading. Hope you can see that. That was the last of the Powerheads were 2618 at the muzzle. Then at 25 it's 2561 velocity. At 50 yards it's 2505 feet per second. 75 is 2450, and then at 100 yards it's 2398. And then from that you can actually work out, by going through it, I won't do it at the moment, you'll work out a true ballistic coefficient downrange. So you then actually plot your trajectory of your bullet. I use Quick Load Ballistic Program and Quick Target because I think they're the best, but others are available. And then you can actually get yourself a fantastic hunting outfit that you can actually take it, stretch the legs a little bit further for longer range use. No, fantastic. Anyway, let's crack on. This is the Winchester. It's 168 grain, I think it's 168. Yes, ballistic silver tip. Again, nice for sort of larger species deer. And say this is the Cocker system on here. It's a, the Germans do tend to like this sort of system, and it's a tang mounted, so you can cock and decock, which is, it's not to everyone's taste, but they seem to like it. So, And I don't have any problems. I'm not moaning about it. It's you know, it's one of those things, isn't it? Anyway, this was shooting on this target. There is a shot there already. That's a sighter. So let's have a go. Nice. Yep, 2614. 2614. Again, you know, 168 grain bullet. That's very mild to shoot. Very mild to shoot. That's 1 o'clock. Yeah, it's a little bit more muzzle rise on that, and the moderator helps definitely on that. 2572. 2572. And then finally, the 3-shot group on the Winchester. Yeah, that's just an inch or a bit over. So okay, we've actually found one shot, one box of ammunition it's not that keen on, but even still, that's still MOA accuracy at 100 yards, which is very impressive on this K95. Let's write those velocities down before I forget. 2648. Right, and then finally on the factory, we're going to do the Seiko Game Head 150 grain. These are one of my favourites. They just shoot fantastically accurately, and they will bring down the deer. Absolutely no problem at all. They expand very, very, very nicely. So let's see how it shoots in the K95 Ultimate. God, that trigger is just so nice. It's just absolutely precise. You know, it's safe, but it just goes when you want to. I think that's contributing to a lot of the accuracy. You don't have to think, you know, sort of preempt the actual release on it on the sear. That is just working beautifully. Anyway, that's 2847. Two 818. Look how easy it is just to pop that out. There's no pressure involved in that at all, releasing that out there. They just come out easy as pie. Fantastic. Right, final shot on the Seiko. And it's looking to be a very good group, so let's fingers crossed. Oh god, yeah, look at that, that's lovely. Oh, nice. That really shot went nicely. 2821. Yeah, I mean, crikey, for factory ammunition, with a single shot lightweight rifle, I mean that's pretty impressive, and that's, you know, that's genuine 100 yards 3-shot groups. And we you know, stopped after the third factory to let it cool down, obviously, and we're getting good velocities. And I really like this FX chronograph as well. It's giving me some fantastic readings, and I might actually have to open my wallet and buy it. Anyway, we'll crack on with just a few relays, see how the K95 performs. Right, well, the first of the relays we're going to try, I'm only going to do a couple of these, is 110 grain GMX. I really like these. They're great for small species deer and even up to larger species, because they go in and then actually expand very, very well. And there's 43 grains of reloaded 10X, and that seems to work very nicely in a lot of CIS rifles and in my own rifles. So let's see how it shoots in the Blaser. Right, well that's a nice conclusion to the stalk here down in Buckinghamshire. It's the first Chinese water deer. It's a young doe, which is perfect for culling down here on these open fields. We've got quite a few to get through. And first blood to the Blaser K95 Ultimate. And it's proved its worth, and it's very muddy. I'm trying to be careful because I know it's an expensive rifle, and I couldn't get a sling to fit. But that was a long shot as well. We laser rangefinder with the old Steiner LRS, which is proving absolutely spot on. And it's 152 yards. Gave a little bit of elevation with the 308, and that was using Hornet ECX 125 grain, and they've been proving really good. We shot a stag earlier in Scotland, so we've had stags, Chinese water deer. And say the lightweightness of this, I've been carrying it like a shotgun style. You can say you can break the barrel, very easy to carry, very nimble, and actually incredibly accurate. So first blood, very, very good. It's still early in the evening, and we're going to Grannock her now, and then we're going to put away the gun, I think, and actually just have a look and see what else comes out. Because you know, with Chinese, anything could pop out any time. Anyway, really, really pleased with this 95 Ultimate. Yeah, quite an expensive gun, but you get a lot of gun for your money. You just want one gun where you can change the barrels for any calibre, from verming up to, well, you know, big game or plains game. This may well be the rifle you want.